Well, alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of Minecraft Survival. And you may notice we are on the pause screen. Very important reason for this, because you can see in the background there's some hearts there. Well, I was out exploring, doing what I do best, trying to get some stuff for the new settlement that we're working on. I wanted to get some berries. I also wanted to get some vines because I want to work on a vine farm this episode. When I accidentally walked past this is a villager, or a pillager I suppose, outpost. And I haven't actually seen one of these. Bear in mind with me a moment. There you go, you can actually hear things now. So I completely walked past this, And it wasn't until one of these tagged me with its bow that I was like, oh, actually, there's a pillager outpost here. What do we got here? Looks like we got some scarecrows. Look at that. I didn't actually know scarecrows came. So, I suppose we ought to deal with these guys and check out what the inside of this place looks like. So, I was kind of hoping to maybe make an emerald farm out of this. But it seems that we don't actually get any emeralds from this, which is unfortunate. Now, we do have the bad omen effect. And I don't exactly know how that works, but I do know that these are continually spawning in. Oh my! The angry brigade is here. Jeez. I mean, like, why? Why would you do such a thing? Out of all the things that you could do, why? Okay. These are going to spawn infinitely, aren't they? But I do want to make a village pillager farm. I saw Exuma make one on the Hermitcraft server and it looks rather fun. So it might be something we can do. But yeah, we aren't going to waste too much time. It looks like this one's actually kind of spawned a little bit funny. I don't know if there is anything like really worth coming inside of here for. I don't know if there's chests or anything, but I thought I'd bring you guys here for it. I kind of like it though. But it doesn't seem like there is. Oh, there's a chest up top. There's one chest up top. What do you think we're going to get? What do you think we're going to get? Okay, we got a few little bits and bobs. Nothing really to write home about, but it's just nice to know this is here. Oh, I kind of like how that cave is there. Oh, this is giving me an idea. We could have like an orc kingdom where they live in here in tunnels with this out here. So we could do something with this. But yeah, I don't think there was the downstairs. I know on Exuma's video there was, but I think he built the downstairs himself. I don't think it actually came like that. But no, it doesn't seem that these actually drop emeralds, which is unfortunate. And I think because I've got this, that these guys are just going to spawn infinitely. So I'm going to get out of here and get back home. So guys, I'll catch you back in just a little bit. Well, we made it back to this village, and I want to talk about a couple of things that I've decided with this village. Lore perspective, and then I also want to talk about a couple of the new blocks here you can see in my inventory. So first and foremost, I have decided that there was a war between this little village here was part of a war with another nation. Maybe it's another village that sits not too far from here, but I've decided that there's going to be this one. However, at some point, the drama, the conflict, it has died down and the times have been relatively peaceful. So we had a war. That explains that over there. And I don't know if I'm going to still consider the war, like things from the war being active. I've always wanted to do like a battlefield where there's been broken trebuchets and stuff like that. And I think I may have just outside the entrance here, maybe a couple of structures that were here at one point. Maybe a broken down gatehouse, I don't know. Something that would have been here. Maybe a couple of houses were actually out here. And they've been destroyed in the conflict. And they're still destroyed, they never rebuilt them. Maybe we have a destroyed house in here. But the conflict has since died down. And now they have decided that, well, we don't really necessarily need a wall here anymore. We don't need to defend from this entrance anymore. We don't need this wall. It's kind of pointless, but it's going to cost too much to tear it down. So why don't we utilize the outer sides of this wall, the fields here, to grow certain things? And again, we could utilize berries for this. And the reason that I say we could utilize berries for this is because berries are very difficult to actually walk through. They are very difficult to walk through, even in real life. You know, you don't like go to a berry field with the idea of it being a simple task. You have to avoid all the thorns, and geez, it's a trek and a half. It really, really is. So it is kind of a tough thing to do. And I thought maybe this would be good that they would have at one point they would have planted these berries here to deter people from trying to scale the walls, make it difficult for them to get to the walls. But now they utilize these berries as a source of trade. So I'm going to have like some I don't know, some wagons, some small carts here, some small, I don't know, just I'm going to have a couple of things out here with this. But that's not what we're working on this episode. This episode I actually want to work on a vine farm. And I want to talk about that briefly before I start getting into it, because it's so easy when you're doing stuff. It's so easy to go, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go on YouTube and find a good vine farm. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to create one that I think would work good for me. And I don't want this to be something I'm going to spend a considerable amount of time on. Because realistically, I'm not going to need that many vines in Minecraft. But I do believe, and I have not double checked this yet, but I will do. I do believe you can use vines to create mossy cobblestone. I'm sure you can, by combining them in a crafting table. And that's pretty much the main use I'm going to be using for them. Because I want to add some mossy cobblestone. I talked about wanting to add some rock formations in, and detailing this out landscape-wise. And again, we're not going to be able to put many berries here, which is going to be slightly annoying because, you know, we can't go in this block here. So, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe we would put some podzol down there. I don't know. So, some things to know about these berry bushes that I want to talk about really, really briefly. First of all, you can prevent the berry bush from fully growing, and we may do that by putting any block that isn't an air block on top of it. Actually, you know what? This can be fine. And by that, I'm hoping here that string we may be able to use string for that. Now I'm wondering if I shift and go through these. So you can walk through berries if you shift. I didn't know that. I know mobs take damage when they go through them. So that's a good way to pick them up. Now, I haven't been able to find a way to pick these berry bushes up, so it'll only grow to 1 block tall, which might be good to put some string on some of these. But I do want to get more berries, so I'm using this as actually a berry farm at the minute. So, there we go. So apparently it doesn't grow if you put string on top of it. If you put a non-air block. And I don't know if string is going to carry over those properties or not. Or properties, however you want to say that word. My friend keeps telling me when I say properties, he says it's proprietors. I'm like, it's just properties. Then he calls me American. Same. I mean, I don't know why, but I say tomato. Tomato. And he says tomato, and then he blames me for going, it's not tomato, it's not tomato, it's tomato. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know, So I'm going to put that there. Actually, probably let's not put it on that one. Let's put it on one that actually hasn't grown here. And it's annoying, you can't actually get off of these. Maybe the berries aren't actually causing me damage. Maybe they only cause damage. Oh, right, they only cause damage when they're fully grown. So if I put that, let's just put that there and see if that one grows. Well, no, because one will be non-growing. Because that might be good to actually vary the height of it. Because it does say that it needs, if it's gone, it will only grow if there's an air block on top of it. And this technically isn't an air block, so we'll see. The next block that I want to talk about is bamboo. And I'm going to just go like slightly over here. And I'm going to create a mini bamboo farm. Okay, just a mini one. I know we could really automate this, but from what I gather, bamboo grows insanely quick in Minecraft anyway. So I don't really need to grow it, and I think I should be able to go maybe 4. I mean, look at that. Like I said, it does grow quickly, so I mean, that one's grown already. And I think that'll be more than enough to get us some bamboo. But I want to see how I craft a whatchamacallit, what are they called? The scaffolding blocks. I've got a feeling that it's going to be just like that. No? Is it like that? Nope. Do I need 9 pieces of bamboo? Is that what I need? I'm sure you need bamboo to create the scaffolding block. No. Do you have to smelt bamboo to get it to be what you want it to be? Like I said, I'm trying around these, and I could easily go online. I probably would if I can't figure this out. But I shouldn't imagine that. No, because you can't throw it in there. I know you can use it as a smeltable source. But I'm sure... Leather horse armor's craftable. Stick. So bamboo makes sticks. Okay, that unlocked something. Brown dye. I don't really need brown dye. Huh. I thought you could. Maybe it's just... Do I need wood for this? Do I need slabs? Maybe? Scaffolding. Ah, it requires string. Ah, okay. I don't actually have string. That's unfortunate. But yeah. So let me get some things together. I did take my bed with me, by the way, when I went out. Let me get some things together, guys. And when I'm ready to start this vine farm, I'll be right with you. So welcome on back, guys. And I've got the design in place. Well, not in place, but I've got an idea in my head of how I want it to look. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to completely forget that I got a massive hole here. So I built an idea that I had. And I recorded it, and then I was like, you know what, I don't like this, it's not going to work, let me do some more testing. So I did some more testing, and I got in my head the way that I want it to look. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that right now. And, you know, you can say how, you know, like, this could be how it wants to be, but the design is actually going to be very, very simple. So, first of all, I want 5 barrels, okay, because it's going to be, I believe, 5 anyway. It may only be 3. And we're going to put hoppers facing into the back of these, and then hoppers facing into the back of these, okay? And then we're going to take oak wood, and let me just figure this out. So there's going to be one there, and one there, okay? And they're going to be either side, so no, that's wrong. Give me a brief moment. We'll get this right. There you go. The pillars are going here, here, and here. That's right. So, our storage is here. Now, that being said, do I want these to go all the way down? Because they're then leaning on the barrels. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I think maybe that would be the better idea. And then all we need to do is we just need to redirect these hoppers. So if we let's just quickly redirect these hoppers, okay? Let's say that I want the hoppers to go into here and here, here and here, here and here. And it's only going to be this front hopper that gets them, but I suppose what we'll do is we'll put this one here, this one here, and we'll have most of them go into the middle one. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference that they're going into the middle one. That's fine. Okay, cool. And the reason for these barrels is because, 1, I don't want to use chests, because we always use chests. And 2, we always use chests. And 2, you can't open the chests. So, I did want this to be raised up one. Originally, I didn't have this like this. So, this is going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And 8. That's a little bit more than 8. Okay. 8. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm not going to need those hoppers. But, hey, we'll just keep them in place. Okay, cool. And then I want to use jungle wood for the flooring in here. So I'm going to grab some jungle wood. We're going to put this down to here. Like so. And just get this down. And this is going to be the collection system for this, by the way. And then I want to go ahead and just grab some more oak logs, and I don't know what I'm going to do under here just yet, but we'll figure that out as we go along. But I do need to go ahead and put some logs here. And then I did this to deliberately annoy people, okay? This next bit, I admit, I was mean. It's simply just to annoy people. So, I was playing Sky Factory, I think it was, or it might have been Project Ozone, and someone said to me, what savage makes their infinite water source like this? So I've decided that from now on I'm going to create my infinite water sources like that. Because I can. Because I can. I'll do what I want. I love having a little bit of fun with people like that. Please don't take that too seriously. It's a little joke. I'm very much into... there was a comment. Someone tweeted something out about them, saying something about their missus, and then people took it the wrong way. And it's banter. If you don't know what banter is just when you literally take the mick out of people for the lulz. It's all in good fun. There's no serious nature about it in any way, shape, or form. It's just literally for just giggles. Laughs and giggles. I was going to say something else, but it's not family friendly, but you know what I mean. So that actually covers the entire raid. Did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did this and I tested the water. It didn't come to the end. So I'm just thinking a little bit about this actually. But hey, you know what? No, let me focus on getting into place the actual things, okay? Let's worry about getting into place the vine farm. So let me get the vine farm into place, how I want it to look, and then I'll come back to you in just a little bit. So welcome on back, and as you can see, we've got it sort of in place, but there's a little bit more we need to do. You can see that the vine is in the vine farm is in place, but can't really get up there, can I? And that's where we're gonna bring in a little bit of a deck. So yet again, I make another crafting bench. Just ignore this. This will be cut out. You will not see this. I mean, of course you will, because I come too idle to cut it out. But don't do that. That'll do. So let's go ahead and just make our platform like so. And I think we'll make this 2. It doesn't really need to be any bigger than 2. And we'll make a few stairs. So I have thought about including the Hermitcraft data pack as part of this, because basically that adds stuff. So that's the middle bit, and I can get that. And as you can see, the vine is going to fall and be harvested, which is awesome. And I did do these a different color. I don't know if I want to do these as oak, but I think that I want to strip these because this is just too dark and dull for my liking. So I think I'm going to go ahead and strip these. The smart thing would be to actually have just a stone axe for stripping. But I've got mending. I mean, that looks a lot better. In my opinion, that looks much better. So let's do that. Let's get that done, And as you can see, the farm is relatively simple and easy. As these grow down, we harvest them. And you always start from the bottom one. And these should grow to the water. I don't think they'll grow any further. I don't think they'll break if they go in the water, although I'm not sure on that one. It'd be interesting to see, but I am going to let this grow over the next couple episodes. And I think in the next episode, I'm going to work some more on actually how I want this to look, because this is not how I want this to look. I mean, this is how I want the farm itself to look, but it's not the design that I want to follow through. And I think I may do something here as well. So let me just get up here. Of course, why not? I've got the scaffolding blocks now in the game, and I've got bamboo, haven't I? So why am I doing this? Because I actually want this to be a building. Of course I missed one. Why would I not miss one? I mean, of course I'm going to miss one. And me. Do I ever do anything and not miss one? Now, I don't know if these need light to grow, but I shouldn't imagine so, but we'll check all of that out. Like I said, this isn't the most efficient vine farm, I don't think anyway. Maybe I may have accidentally done the most efficient one. Did I? Yeah, I had that go up there. But literally, I was watching an episode of Hermitcraft one day, and I saw Rendog have something where he just literally had water underneath his vines. I thought, you know what, that's an idea that I want to do for a vine farm. And here we go. I want them like dangling down, not going down a wall. They do grow down, and they do dangle down. I wanted that. And we've got this here. I would like to recess this down half a block, but I don't know. I mean, to be honest, maybe we don't need these supports in, because it's just kind of, I mean, do I really need that support in? I don't think I do. We'll take it out, and then we'll just have a little bit of a look. Yeah, I kind of like that. We could do a central one. How would that look? Nah, it closes off too much, and I don't want too much to be closed off. So if we take that out, and we just go ahead and do that and that. Yeah, I don't actually need these anymore. But I think I'm going to use hoppers to bring these more forward and have more of a storage system. Maybe we'll have multiple of these and have all these hoppers feed into one, so it actually goes into one at first and not just into a random one, because right now we've got them going into random ones. But yeah, the only hard part for me right now is actually being able to get up here to place these vines, and I'm going to be placing these vines only on, well, actually I'm thinking about this, and I could place them on the back of here, but I don't know, because you could place vines opposite each other in the same block. So we could have this. Let's just go with what I was going with first. So we would have 8 across here, and each one of these logs would hold 16 vines. So that'd be 16, that'd be 32. And this has a valid growing distance of 4 blocks. So that would be 2 stacks of vines per full harvest. You know, I mean, there we've got 3. So it wouldn't be too inefficient, and it would get me the vines that I need, you know. Like I said, this is very much about what I need, not what I want. And sometimes I like to build overly big farms that will generate more than I will realistically ever need. But then other times, like this, I don't need a crazy vine farm. I don't need a lot of vines. You know, this will do. This really will do. And there we go. So I'm actually going to let these grow so I can take a screenshot. I probably shouldn't be doing them all the time, but yeah, so I'm going to, it's about time for me to have some tea. Anyway, I'm starving. So I'll let these grow while I eat my tea, and then I'll get on to the next episode after that. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do up here. I would like fences, but we'll worry about that in the next episode. I've got some really cool ideas that I actually want to put in here. But I did know that I didn't want these in the ground, that I wanted these to be here. And we could have used an item elevator, but that seems like too much hassle if you ask me. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So, if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me, guys. I'm Casey. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.